What we're going to do now then? Sit here and wait for him to come back?
Just moved in.
What?
Floor above. New label.
Could have just replaced it.
No one ever does that.
Hello?
Hi, I live in the flat just below you. I don't think we've met.
No, well, I've just moved in.
Well, actually, I've locked my keys in my flat.
You want me to push you in?
Yes, and can I use your balcony?
What?
You think maybe he lost a lot of money? Suicide rate is pretty high amongst these city types.
We don't know it was suicide.
Come on, his door was locked from the inside. You had to climb across his balcony.
Been away. 3 days, judging by the laundry. Look, something was packed tightly inside the case. Those symbols at the bank, that graffiti, why were they put there?
Do you think it was some sort of a code?
Well, obviously. What I'm saying is, why use paint? Why not use email to make contact, or the phone?
Maybe he wasn't responding.
Good. You follow.
No.
What kind of message would everybody try to avoid? What about this morning? Those letters you were looking at?
Bills?
Yes. He was being threatened.
Not by the gas board.
Ah, Sergeant. We haven't met.
Yeah, I know who you are, and I'd prefer if you didn't tamper with any of the evidence.
I phoned Lestrade. Is he on his way?
He's busy. I'm in charge. And it's not Sergeant, it's Detective Inspector Dimmock. We're obviously looking at a suicide.
That does seem like the only explanation of all the facts.
It's one possible explanation of some of the facts. You've got a solution you like, and you're choosing to ignore anything you see that doesn't comply with it.
Like?
The wound is on the right side of his head.
And?
Van Koon was left-handed. Requires a bit of contortion.
Left-handed?
I'm amazed you didn't see it. All you need to do is look around this flat. Tea stains from the bottom of mugs where he's been resting them on the arm of that chair, the left arm. Pad and paper on the left side of his phone means he could hold it in his right hand and take messages with his left. All his expensive favourite suits on the left side of his wardrobe because he'd opened the left-hand door. Want me to go on?
No, I think you've covered it.
Oh, I might as well. We're nearly at the end of the list. The butter knife on the kitchen surface has butter on the right side of the blade because he used it with his left. Unlikely that a left-handed man would shoot himself in the right side of the head. Conclusion, somebody broke in and murdered him. Only explanation of all of the facts.
But the gun?
He was waiting for the killer. He'd been threatened.
What?
Today at the bank, I sort of a warning.
He fired when the attacker came in.
Oh, come on, what are the chances of that?
Wait for the pathologist's report. The bullet in his brain was not fired from his gun, I guarantee.
But if the door was locked from the inside, then how did the killer get in?
Good. You're finally asking the right questions.